Red State Update Special Report. The 2022 Georgia Senate runoff election.
Happy 10-year anniversary.
No.
What?
No, special. It's a special special edition or whatever, special thing. Yeah.
What are we going to do the 10-year anniversary episode?
You tell me. This is the runoff, the election, Georgia thing. That's
I
all
got it.
We'll
Yes,
do
I
it.
got
That's
Sorry.
coming, but
Thank
yeah.
you, Jackie. Happy 500th episode.
No,
Special
No, that's
episode.
No, this is special.
It's a special episode.
It's a runoff election results. That's it. That no 500. That not the last episode. That's coming later. The final.
When are we going to
whatever
do
it
the
is.
500 episode?
This
We got
I ain't
two
I ain't
big
got
anniversaries.
I ain't got my schedule in front of me.
What schedule is that you use?
Just I got things I walk in, take care of Miss Bros. I got to go shopping. I got to watch some shows. I do things. Just because you retired don't mean you don't
write
do
that down?
I do retired things.
You said you didn't have your schedule in front of you, like
I don't.
Admin didn't run off your itinerary yet.
No, I just see pretty much it's what night show come on or what, that sort of thing too. But because I can't with all the channels now and Flicks and every cable thing, I can't. I look out because you just go down the thing and you see oh there, look what's on, and you click on that. But I'm trying to figure out what night certain thing come on. Like I used to have TV guy didn't have but 3 damn channels.
Where are you doing all this figuring? It's what paper are you using? Are you going to the store
Well,
and getting a notebook?
paper. Nah, you write it on napkin, whatever else laying around, wrapper,
Oh no, you're trying to write down what TV shows you want to watch on a wrapper.
It's like you remind yourself of something. There's something on the refrigerator too, little thing, paper you tear off or something. Of course, that's dusty. I ain't used that in years. But that sort of thing, you write it down.
That's what that's for. Like, I got to get this at the store. You use the refrigerator paper, little notepad. Somebody probably give you that for Christmas.
Years ago, yeah. Oh, that paper probably just fall off if you tried to touch it with a pen or pencil or anything. It just probably did turn to
I know
dust.
what I'm going to get you for Christmas is an assistant, Jackie.
I don't want no assistant, man. My napkin wrapper is fine. But I don't have them here with me now. And later on, I'll look at all my napkins and wrappers and receipts. There's receipts I write on the receipt every now and then. That's how you remind stuff, because you sit there and see a little paper. What's that piece of paper? Something scribbled on that. What is it? And you pick it up. Oh, okay, I wrote that yesterday. That's how retired is. That for me, anyway.
Well, you're not taking advantage of being retired because you're spending all your time trying to read wrappers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hire you an assistant to come in, organize your life so that you have much more time to be retired. And all you'll have to do is pay them, I don't know, double minimum wage, I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know what.
No, I ain't paying nobody to do nothing. Why don't you get you an assistant to do this with you, and y'all go off and do your 500 thing. I'm supposed to be doing a special edition. Runoff election, Georgia. That's what we're supposed to be talking about. You ask me about rappers and what I write on paper. It's none of your damn business.
I'm trying to get you a nice Christmas present, and all you do is run me down. So you buy it for yourself, which is
that's what you say.
Friends.
You said it's gonna cost me. That ain't a Christmas present. Here's something you got to pay for. That ain't no kind of present. And I don't want it.
Somebody has a good idea that would help you is kind of a present. Like if I said, oh, you need a new car, Jackie, and you go, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Well, you going to buy it for me? No, I just noticed that your damn rusted out, damn flat-ass tire rotting on the rim.
Yeah.
Everything falling off, truck, ass, broke window, ain't safe for the road. I'm trying to help you out. I ain't going to make a car payment for you. And then to hear you, I'm trying to help you with your retired life. I'm trying to help you get a nice EA in there to help you really organize. And so
I don't
you
want
say,
it.
Where's
Just
my
shut up. Nobody wants to hear this. Nobody wants to hear me and you figure out what day we're going to do another one on a piece of paper anywhere else. Just talk about that damn thing. It's a special edition, whatever it is.
Catherine, where's that wrapper that's got my schedule on it? Coming right up, Mr. Brawls. See how easy that would be?
Oh, I don't want to ask nobody nothing. I don't want to have to run my mouth at somebody to get what I want. Take care of it myself.
She'd have all your wrappers in a nice little binder.
Just shut up about it.
You yelling at me. I got a special edition for you called Kiss My Ass. How about that?
Yeah, that's a good
Guess
one.
who won the Georgia election? Up yours. New senator from Georgia. How about that? Up yours, Jackie Bros, ungrateful son of a bitch.
Hey, watch
Tell
your
me
mouth.
what to... How about happy final episode, everybody? Jackie Bros go off.
It ain't the final one. That's the thing. I corrected you there. It's special edition. I don't know why I have to tell you the 400th damn time. It's supposed to be Georgia runoff election. 2022.
Can I just tell you, Georgia runoff sounds like a bunch of awful things. I can think of about 5 different awful things that Georgia runoff sounds like. Also, number 5, the band playing at the pool room tonight.
Well, go do another special
Am I
edition
supposed to
about
do? I'm not going
that.
to do that. What?
Go do another special edition about what you think your name sounds like. I'm supposed to tell people expecting us to talk about the election. That's what we're supposed to be doing. And you won't run your mouth about everything else. Talk about the election. It's a special episode is.
Number 4, the worst Whispering Bill Anderson song. That Georgia runoff coming out of my eyes.
What?
As me and my lady friend said our goodbyes.
All right.
Number 3, what the traveling salesman that you've been fucking
Watch your mouth.
in
Come
Georgia
on.
wants you to lick off his taint.
What?
Number 2, environmental pollutants. And the number 1 terrible thing I think Georgia runoff sounds like is whatever gets trapped in Marjorie Taylor Greene's underwear.
All right.
Now,
Shut
listen,
your mouth.
She brought
Shut
up
your-
underwear.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I ain't going to hear it.
Like after she got done with CrossFit or something. I'm just...
Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear it, and I definitely don't want to think about it. Make me sick as hell.
Let me tell you something, Jackie. Do you mind if we talk about the news?
Just talk about whatever the hell you want.
I don't like voting for preachers. I'm going to say it. I'm not comfortable. I'm not. Now, everybody ever run for anything talks about how much they love Jesus. I don't want to get in between Jesus and nobody. But I will say, when you're voting for somebody, the Reverend, I'm like, is this what we want to do? But I also don't like voting for assholes. I don't like voting for people that Nazis put up to run against preachers. I don't know when in this country. Well, I have a pretty good idea, like a general date. When we changed from voting for preachers to voting for Nazis, to voting against preachers for, used to be, they're running to preachers. Oh, this sounds like a bad idea. And then you have to, and somebody from the past, like, hey, really? You're excited that a preacher won? Damn. Election? You go, yeah, because Donald Trump, and then what? How'd we get off on this? Hold on. And then you go into the whole thing. So they ran another black man against the preacher? Yep. And that was one of the most racist things they've ever done? Yeah. And Trump told him to run? Yep. And all the Nazis are going to Florida to have Nazi dinner with Kanye West. I mean, it depends on how far back in the past they're coming from. Maybe they're like, Kanye West is great. I'm like, he was. Like, it wouldn't make any sense. None of this makes any sense. I'm happy that there's a preacher. Is he a preacher like preaches at a church? Like, I don't know. All I know is like, I guess this is why a lot of people voted for Herschel Walker, too. I was about to say, all I know is like, we had to get him in instead of Herschel Walker. But I guess a lot of people voting for Herschel Walker don't know anything about Herschel Walker either. They're like, what'd he do? He beat up, gun. Like, they don't know. They've heard a few things. He talked about werewolves. That sounds funny. It wasn't.
Well, he lost.
What's he going to do now?
He had, like, car dealerships, everything else, he should have never run because now, I think he was sitting in the catbird seat his whole life doing pretty good in Texas, living in Texas, I believe. Well, he owns some car dealerships and this and that. I mean, he was a very wealthy man, living like he wanted to. He going to have trouble doing that now for the rest of his life because he ran for the damn office.
Now that you've told me he owned car dealerships, this does sound a lot like what I imagine everybody who works at a car dealership stands out in them parking lots in a fucking tie and a white shirt talk about. Like the kind of conversation that he did on the campaign trail honed in Texas car dealership parking lots. That makes sense now. Now I get it. So he didn't win, and it was a complete wipeout.
No, close. He was ahead a few times. I was sitting there looking at this, getting scared. I don't know why I was scared. I knew, said Warnock was going to win. I knew that. I was just scared there for a minute. No, I am scared. We should all be scared. That was close. Close as hell. Should have never got anywhere with it. Yeah, be scared. You ought to be scared.
I think his son, the one that's mad at him now, said something.
Which one?
He said,
I'm not even trying to be a smart but he got how many? We don't even know. And a lot of abortions, but a lot of times he didn't have abortions because I think he got a lot of kids that he ain't never had anything to do with his whole life.
The kid said, if they just run a bored ass, I can't remember what he said. It was good. It was actually pretty good. Like, if they just run a bored ass Republican, they would have won, which is true. Yeah. They would have won. I don't know if maybe he should run the RNC.
Anybody be better? Well, not anybody. You could get more Nazi here, I guess. Now, all this stuff come out about Herschel. I didn't think anything one way or other about Herschel Walker other than he was a good football player. That's pretty much all I knew about him. Now, evidently, it sounds like he's a horrible human being, certainly from the allegations people have, come out against him. It sounds, his own children don't like him. So, but I'm not defending the situation, but we don't do interviews. And, for good reason. People probably don't want to talk to us. But if we did an interview and had him on, and if that's where the vampire, you know what I mean? Because how many times you and I talked about that on here? I lost count. We've done 500 of these. I'm going to say on at least 410, Dracula come up.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's not exact, but probably in the ballpark.
I'm just saying we wouldn't. Again, man should never be near any kind of political seat ever in his entire life. Also sounds like a horrible, horrible human being if these allegations are true. But you and I and him could have had a long, good conversation. I mean, it wouldn't have just been a few lines. We could have, that'd been a 3-hour thing talking to him about that.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
begrudge
sure
some of the dumb things he said. I mean, I say dumb things on here all the damn time, so I don't. That's not a good reason, to dislike him. It's maybe a reason not to vote for him, but
yeah. Well, I was going to say, I'm sure there are plenty of monster enthusiasts that we could have a conversation with that did not hold a loaded weapon to their girlfriend's head. I would hope so, anyway.
Got to be a few.
Yeah. But I won't say this, though. All the good monster enthusiasts, I still don't want to run for office. I mean, I don't know them. I don't mean to cast aspersions on you without knowing who you are. They used to put out funny books or whatever, magazines, something had monsters on it when you was a youngin'. I remember you had me. It had monster, something on the front. I was like, how many times can you read a magazine got Dracula Frankenstein in it? But I guess a lot. Of course, nobody reads magazines no more. So I know that there.
I mean, as long as they don't think. Monsters are one thing. JFK Jr. still being alive is another.
Well, yeah.
So if somebody wants to be like, did you see, I got the original mask of creepy Slitterman from the Slitterman trilogies.
What is it?
There's three different trilogies. The Slitterman trilogies. You never watched them?
I don't remember them. If I did.
He slits you open and gets the first organ he can grab and makes a mask out of it. So in every movie, he looks like a different organ.
That's creepy to me, yeah.
Yeah, creepy Slitterman.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to talk about creepy Slitterman, I'll be like, all right, yeah, whatever. Or if somebody wants to be like, this is the original bat that Dracula turned into. I bought it. All right, like, damn, you love bats. Like, I love Dracula bats. That's all fine and dandy. But yeah, I don't need to hear about QAnon in there. Like, if you
or for that matter, I love Hitler. I don't need to hear that.
That's yes.
I love Dracula bat. Please, by all means. I love Hitler. No, I don't want that interview. I don't want to have it. I don't know who does. Well, I guess I do know who does because somebody asking the important questions out there evidently.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's awful. I don't know whether to be. I mean, he won, not by that much. But, is it good news or bad news? It seems like good news. I'm going to count it all as good news.
Well, yeah, it is. It's better than Herschel Walker winning. So, yeah, let's say it's good news. Let's go with that. Yeah.
And also, let me say something about Herschel Walker, and this feels racist to me also. The way people talk about Herschel Walker being dumb or messed up in the head, I guess it's a few different wrong things. Trump said plenty of shit, just as fucking dumb as
watch him out, but yeah.
Just as dumb. Everything Herschel Walker made you laugh or like, I can't believe that dumbass. Like, something wrong with him. I wish they wouldn't do whatever. Trump beat him in that department, but
for 4 years of it. 4 years of it.
4 years.
He thought Frederick Douglass was in the room with him.
Daily. Every day he did
Yeah.
something like that 2 or 3 times. So, yeah, Herschel Walker would have been bad, but we had a president do that, except that he was white and he'd been on TV. And then also there's something that I can't explain about it. I can explain some of it, but some of it I can't. I just don't know. Even after all this time, 500 episodes. How many we do since 2016? Like a bunch.
Yeah.
And I still can't explain. There's like another part to it. You can go down the list of all people like meanness. They just mean. People like power. They want the power. They don't care if he, they don't care that Herschel Walker paid for abortion. They don't care. They don't want you to get an abortion.
Also, the allegations against the women had against him. Trump had just as many as Herschel Walker, from what I remember. 4 years. 4 years.
Yeah. I don't know if he had a gun, but that seems like that would have helped Herschel Walker. I mean, like, people don't always read the whole story. Herschel Walker gun. Oh, I like Herschel Walker.
Yeah.
Herschel Walker gun. His wife, his kids, not good. Not good. But, well, better than Hillary or whoever. I mean, it is basically better than Hillary. It's just another person that's Hillary. A preacher. Yeah. Hillary would be a terrible preacher. I'm just going to say it.
Not a good preacher. No, I don't think so. Wait, we're saying, you talk about what's good to look at, what's bad to look at, what's good. We're saying right now, I mean, I would think that the Republicans are saying right now, and they should know already, you can't win without independents. You got to have independent voters, and you also got to have sane Republicans if there's any of them left, which I don't know about that. I can't call myself Republican no more. So you can't win without independence, but right now, every day on TV, several times a day on TV, independents are watching pretty much every single Republican act like a cowardly, pathetic piece of shit, excuse my language, if they're asked about stealing classified government intel, if they're asked about going to dinner with Nazis, how they feel about that, if they're asked about getting rid of our Constitution. I think those are easy answers. I mean, every American those should be. First off, they should be the standard, evidently, sadly now, from every politician. You need to go through those. Have you ever stolen any? How do you feel about people stealing documents? Lying to the FBI? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about people going? Have you been to dinner with a Nazi? How do you feel about other people going to dinner with a Nazi? What do you think about tearing up the Constitution? How do you feel about that? And they're asked this all day long, flipping on CNN, put it on Fox, even Fox, put it on there. Well, I don't know if it's, it depends. I just said, I don't, when you shouldn't. I didn't know who he was. Who said that? I don't. No. Basic questions. Pitiful. So they're just going to have to get used to losing, I guess, because they ain't going to. They're too scared of Trump. Right now, Trump is running for president. And all he needs is 25-30% to get the nomination. I'm going to say he got it.
I mean, they can almost win. That's the part I don't like.
I don't like it either. No, thank God they ain't. But, yeah, getting that close, hell.
But they're almost winning, but they ain't winning. So that's the important part. So that's where the independents and all this stuff, people sick of it all. Going, this is just, I'd rather vote. How old's Biden? Hell,
85,
okay.
90,
What's
yeah.
4 more years? You think they're going to die. It's just like grandma. They never do. She still mowed her yard. So people can make it. And all these people yelling and trying to have insurrections and Nazis and all this stuff. Even if people, they call everybody a Nazi. But I'm tired of them calling us one. Like, it adds up. I hope it gets less close than more close. But, we just have to made us back here in 2 years.
Well, once they take over Congress, they're going to win all these independents over by talking about Hunter Biden's thing. They're going to have hearing after hearing talk about his thing. Did you see a picture of his thing?
Are you asking me personally?
No, that's what they're going to say. Nobody should be asking anybody that one way
I
or another.
have, but not the one everybody else saw.
I don't want to hear about it, and I don't think most Americans do.
Well, I hope you're right, Jackie. I hope you're right.
I don't know anything. Let's be honest. First thing in the world, I don't know first thing anymore about how anything works in this country. I'm an old man. Ain't nothing look the same to me, feel the same to me. I don't understand. Like you said, if it's 2016, everything upside down. Hell, when Obama won, I thought everything was upside down. Turns out I didn't know what upside down was. I didn't know what anyway was till 2016.
And how do you feel today right now?
About that, as far as I'm about to say, I did a weeble wobble. I don't know where the hell, none of it make no sense to me. Like I said, you look, he didn't win good. Got real close. Hell.
This has been a Red State Update Special Report.